Hey guys, welcome back to Overtakes. I'm Kel.
I'm Misfit.
Saturday's matches, we've got starting off with the Shanghai Dragons and the London Spitfire.
Okay. Shanghai is playing better.
They are. They are far and away the most improved team.
Yeah. They haven't gotten a win, but they're not going to get one in this match.
I don't think they get one in this match.
No matter what London does with their lineup.
But I do think that Shanghai surprises them a little bit.
Yeah. I think they make a match out of it.
Yeah, they definitely make it a match. Exactly.
They might not win a map, but I think...
I could see Shanghai winning one or two maps. Maybe taking it to 5. I could see it happening.
I think they can take Horizon.
But I think...
I'll call my shot on that. If they take one, they're going to take Horizon.
I think so. Yeah, that's a good pick. I think if they take one... Fuck, I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah, if they take one, it's probably going to be Horizon. Maybe Eichenwald.
Maybe.
Because
I'll give him one of those...
Undead on Widowmaker has been...
He's been great on Widowmaker.
Monster.
But can they... See, the thing is are they going to be able to stop Prophet and Birdring?
Right.
And Bedosin?
Right.
It's the same problems that they had. I mean...
Thinking about it, we could see... Because there was a few points yesterday where Undead really channeled his inner Pine.
Oh, yeah, he's good on McCree.
Going off on McCree. So I think if they take one, it could be Ilios.
Okay.
I think that could be the one that they surprise, because also London, it's a 2B or a King of the Hill map. We already know how they play on King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Good God.
We're not counting the Seoul match. I'm not counting that thing for anything.
No.
Except for one thing London did show, they have more depth.
Yes.
It's because they have the 2 lineup thing, but that's another story. Okay, so we both got London in this one, no surprise there.
Right.
All right, next match on Saturday, we have the the Dallas Fuel. Versus the New York Excelsior. Good defense for Dallas. Offense is something you might want to...
2 teams with the exact same color scheme, actually.
Yeah.
Really kind of
One looks like a math book, though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And they play like a math book, too.
Yeah, they pretty much are that strategic. Like high-level fucking calculus and shit.
Right.
Anyway. Dallas looked like garbage.
They looked like complete and utter trash.
Every time you think that they're starting
to figure it out, they just come out and look like they did on Wednesday. Like, oh my God, they looked so bad.
Thursday.
Or was it Thursday?
Yeah, it was Thursday. The first game on Thursday.
Yeah, that's right.
We're trying to forget all of what the hell happened in the first few days because they were bad.
Yeah, it was a rough couple days.
There wasn't even a lot of good, moments. I mean, there's a couple here and there, but yeah, Dallas just, oh, man. And it's so fucking confusing. They're like the disappointing child, man.
They really are.
You're it's why aren't you doing well in school?
Well, because they rolled out that Envious lineup that we've been talking. They're like, okay, yeah, they're figuring it out, and they roll out with it, and they just get curb stomped every single game.
And I don't know what, and that's supposed to be the synergy lineup.
Right.
They played with each other.
They play better with Seagull in the lineup versus Taimu, which just
boggles my mind.
Really confuses me. And I mean,
maybe and I'm not saying this in a bad way, is it pigeonholing effect into playing meta character or meta heroes instead of going around fucking around with Doomfist, which he did a good job with. I'm not saying anything, but he's got to play McCree, he's got to play Farah, he's got to play Widowmaker because Seagull's playing Junkrat.
Right.
Taimu has a bigger hero pool where he can fuck around.
But it wasn't doing anything. That was the problem. Like, when he still was playing the Doomfist, he was doing all that stuff, and it just wasn't effective at all.
Yeah.
And I feel like for Effect to really do well, he needs to be playing his Tracer. He needs to be...
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was getting at.
Yeah,
Seagull kind of forces that hand on him a little bit more. Because Taimu can play McCree, he can play... Right. He has a gigantic hero pool. And
but you almost want him to be pigeonholed so he's not trying to pull out some crazy shit.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like... Pulling out Doomfist at this point is kind of crazy. I see a lot of guys doing it. I mean, I kind of get it. But when there's a Farah, and then Taimu's got to play... Instead of on Eichenwald, I'm going with Eichenwald against Philly.
Yeah.
So he's playing Doomfist, and you have to have Taimu on McCree, which I would rather have had effect on McCree, Taimu on Roadhog in that situation. Or if you had Junkrat in, I keep doing if you had Seagull in, he would be playing Junkrat, which means he would have the McCree, which he's deadly with fucking McCree.
Yeah.
He's
and
top
I
3
feel like that's
on McCree.
That's a really good combo for Dallas, too, because it forces them out into spaces that they normally wouldn't go because Junkrat is spamming, and then
especially
that forces them out to places where they normally wouldn't be, so Effect can just pick them off.
Yeah, and
whether he's playing McCree or, I mean, even if he's playing as Widow, you do the same thing, and it was phenomenal. I really think that Seagull kind of brings out the best in Effect.
Yeah, and he's making him play his better professional meta heroes. Not because, I mean, you can, in ladder, you can pull out Doomfist, you can pull out whoever you want to pull out, and you're going to dominate when you're on the skill level of Effect.
Right.
You know, you can fuck around and play Soldier.
But when you're playing other professionals, it's just
you're just
not quite the same.
Yeah.
But all that being said...
Yeah, and then we saw a lot of Pine.
Yeah. Pine played that whole game.
Yeah, looked good.
His Tracer looked really good.
It looked better than it did. Yes. I mean, it could have been that they were playing Shanghai.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking Shanghai here, because I've been doing it a lot, but what I'm saying is he looked better than the last time we saw him on Tracer.
Yes, his Tracer looked much more fluid. He was not... Yeah. He was being aggressive, but he wasn't being too aggressive.
Yeah, he wasn't being overly...
And just putting himself in completely ridiculous situations that even he can't shoot his way out of.
Which, mechanically, there aren't too many... excuse me. There aren't too many people that are on Pine's level.
I don't feel like he had a single clip where he wasn't...
Just
where you weren't hearing that pinging sound.
That beautiful ping.
The head pings. I mean, it's unreal. Love watching that dude play.
I like watching him play, too. Their other two guys are great, too.
Yeah.
Even if they don't play Pine in this one, which they might, depending on where it goes. Might see him on Dorado. I think they're gonna curb stomp Dallas.
Yeah, I think.
I'm sorry, I'm off Dallas's bandwagon. They're the 2017 Oakland Raiders.
Oh man.
They are all the promise and none of the fucking results.
Yeah. Really.
And
just a huge disappointment.
We'll readjust things after, because we consider this our preseason. We'll readjust things after we've seen some stuff from the stage 1, and then we'll give you some more in the in between stages of what we think is going to happen next.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but picks for this game, I think we're both going New York.
Yeah, easily. I'm going New York. I'm going 4-0. I'm calling it.
Yeah,
I think Dallas takes. I'll even go as far as to say Dallas takes 3 points maximum.
Yeah. Three total points.
Because New York isn't like the other two teams, unless this is the day they sit people and we get fucked.
Right.
But New York, they're just out to kill.
They're out for blood.
They are.
They really, truly are.
If there's a match that they're playing. Not that their other teams are not playing to win. They're playing to win every point, every map, every match.
Yeah.
And I'm going 4-0 New York. All right. This should be a decent match we have coming up next for your final match of the weekend. The Boston Uprising versus the Los Angeles Valliant.
Ooh, this is going to be a good one. I really... I'm going to have a hard time picking on this one.
This one is a little...
This is two really good teams that are on the rise.
And now, the thing that we haven't really touched on, and they kind of been flying under our radar a little bit, is Fate and Envy for the Valiant.
Yeah. I was going to talk about that because, man, those two have
I looked on Winston's lab. I think it was Envy was plus 36 kill to death ratio for the playing fucking diva. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, yeah. And we have not brought it up in our duos or honestly, really anything, but just watching that game the other day,
they were just...
They might be one of the best tank combos in the league.
Yeah, I mean, and it's hard you can't. I want to say Philly, but they haven't been playing Poco that much lately.
Yeah,
and their tank duo is a totally different scenario with Hotba in there. He's too passive.
Yeah,
especially the way Fraggy plays.
Mm-hmm.
Poco's just as aggressive as him.
Yeah.
So they kind of...
Fraggy and Poco play a lot better together. Fraggy and Hoppa, not quite as much.
No, but Fate and Envy are...
I mean, that's just really opened the door.
They're extra DPS at this point, as far as eliminations go.
My God. I mean, Fate's he's
just ridiculous.
Winston is just absurd.
Yeah.
Wow. 58 kills to 21 deaths, plus 37.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, and Boston could be in trouble on this.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, Fate and Envy, as a duo, they were... Envy was plus 37 kill to death, and Fate was plus 18.
Yeah.
That's absurd numbers for the tanks.
For a diva to be plus 37, and then for a fucking Winston to be plus 18?
Yeah.
Good God, man.
I think a couple other guys need to watch how he plays Winston.
Yeah.
He dives in, but he doesn't die.
Yeah.
But the problem is you got Soon playing top level Tracer.
Oh yeah.
Which helps. I mean, but the thing is, Fate and Enemy are just creating space. They're fucking killing people.
Right.
Boston, I think this is a big test for Boston. Having Seoul having lost, that puts the Valiant.
They're right up there.
Tied record-wise with them right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Because Seoul could win against Houston, and it's like the half game. You guys will get used to that, baseball kind of score lines. There'll be a half game up on them.
Right.
And then they play next week, which is pretty much for the division.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about Boston. We love Boston. But for me, I gotta go Valiant on this one. I think just Fate and Envy, and then Agilities and Soon.
I think it'll be too much for them.
Yeah, mostly on the tank level. I think Agilities and Soon and Striker and Dreamcasper are close.
Yeah.
Plus, you have Silk Thread too that they'll probably throw in there at some point. Mm-hmm. I just got to go with them because I think talent-wise, they're just at this point they're better.
Yeah, I agree.
Not by a ton,
not by a whole lot, but this is and that's not to say that this is going to be a roll.
No, I think this is going to be a well-played match.
This hopefully, I'm really hoping after the last couple of days that this ends
give me one match this weekend. Yeah, just give me one.
Just give me one, and I'm okay with this one being it. Yeah. Especially because it's the last game of the week. I get to actually watch it as it's happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really hoping that this one is the one that they pull out that we at least get a really fun competitive match. And I think that this will be it. All that being said, as much as I love Boston, I have to pick the Valiant.
Yeah.
I think that they are just...
There's too much on the line right now for the Valiant.
I think so too. And
they
just come out and pull out all the stops. And that grittiness is what really pushes them over the edge.
They got that knack of knowing the adjustment thing.
Yes.
And even if they're not switching heroes...
And just doing just enough to win. To stop a payload from moving too much. Or things like that. And that it's just those little details that they really, really excel at. And I think that's going to be in their favor. This is next week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just looking at the schedule.
We're looking at schedule for next week,
and looking at the matchup of dumpster fires, the Dallas Fuel versus the Shanghai Dragons.
One's a cleaner dumpster fire,
right. The Shanghai Dragon are now
they're a slightly dirty garbage can right now,
right.
One where you just kind of spill soda along the side of it,
right.
The Dallas
Fuel are a back alley.
The Dallas Fuel right now are a fucking garbage barge on fire. They're not even a dumpster.
Garbage barge. It's so true.
They're like a fucking toxic waste dump.
They really are.
That had a nuclear bomb drop on it, caught on fire, and then fucking Godzilla went in there. They're just, and I have nothing against the guys on the team. I picked them to win the whole damn fucking league this year.
Right.
But it's just disappointing.
Yeah, we both did.
Anyway,
it's just
so. All right. We'll talk more about that, and we'll hit you up with our review and our recap at the beginning of the week. So
and catch us on Twitch. We'll be on Twitch tomorrow.
We'll be on late after the matches.
Yeah, we'll be on late. I'll be tweeting a lot tomorrow during the games and all that good stuff.
I got adulting to do, unfortunately.
Yep. But
sometimes you gotta do it.
Just catch us on there. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. All that good stuff. We'll see you guys on the next one.
See you on the next one. Oh, and by the way, for all you degenerate gamblers out there, take the Patriots and the points in the Super Bowl. We'll see you later.
Later, guys.